Hey y'all. I tend to jump from project to project because it's just I have some kind of mental disorder. This is something that I was working on in Miami. I had a 10 by 20 storage unit, and I was cool with the guy, the general manager, so he'd let me plug in, so I had electricity and everything. And this was something that I was working on. This is actually a ballistic. Like to do like a dragon skin. Um, the thing was that it came to my mind where it's like everybody is always comparing everything to steel, and I said, you know what? What if instead of using Kevlar or carbon fiber or some other medium, I just use steel wool? So what you're looking at right now is a it's basically just regular steel wool that I got at Home Depot and stuff, and then I put aluminum, like this is like that aluminum stuff for the screens on either side, and then I got me like a little tray that for brownies or whatever, and I sandwiched it, and then I used a caliper, the ones that you would use for brakes and stuff. So I put a lot of pressure into it, and basically what I did was I forged this. Uh, the resin that I used was the cheap fiberglass resin, the polystyrene, that you can get just about anywhere. And I did this in Miami. This was maybe like 6 years ago and stuff, and it's really really strong. It's I mean, you could hammer this thing all day and it's not going to break. And I got the idea again, instead of using Kevlar or some other material, I decided to use this. Now, recently, what I did was I bought this. Now, what you're looking at here is perforated titanium. Yeah, let me open this guy up, show you what's inside of here. So essentially, it's two pieces of. Because the thing is, titanium plates are ridiculously expensive, but if you buy the perforated stuff, this is 1 millimeter perforated titanium wrapped in steel, and there's two of them, and then that's wrapped with a 0.5 millimeter titanium. And then the idea would be to combine those two technologies. In other words, basically put the steel wool in between this stuff, put these two pieces together, wrap it with the titanium, with the steel wool, with a really good resin, and then ideally what I would want to do is put it on a hydraulic press, maybe something with at least 1 ton or maybe 20 ton worth of pressure, and let it cure like that. And it should be ridiculously strong. The idea is not to be bulletproof. Bulletproof is BS. The idea is to be rifle proof. So here I'm going to give you guys a demonstration of this stuff. Now, obviously, I ran out of money, so I can't finish this project. But the idea was to make ballistic armor that was cheap. Titanium is not cheap, but if you buy the perforated stuff, it's fairly inexpensive. So I don't have a gun to shoot this with, but we're gonna hit it with a hammer as hard as I can. We'll see how it holds up. So here we go. And the only part that cracked was this little lip that was around it. But as you can see, this stuff is not even dented, not even scratched. So I'll hit it again. And as you can see, again, nothing. Just a slight dent. And it cracked out here, which is expected because it had a lip on it. But as you can see, it holds a lot of power. So the idea would be to create like a, what do you call it, dragon skin based on this stuff. So, and of course with the titanium that I just showed you guys. If anybody's interested in funding this, I'd be glad to work with you. I live in Orlando. I don't have a shop right now, unfortunately. I moved up here and I haven't got myself situated yet. But I imagine with a stronger resin, and again with the maybe stainless steel, a thicker stainless steel wool with a titanium, it would actually, the idea would be that the resin would crack, the titanium would hold the rifle round, and hopefully you won't get any penetration. So anyways, that's what I got. that's the project I'm working on now, and unfortunately I just ran out of funds. So, but if anybody wants to reach out to me and maybe collaborate on something together, it'd be fun. Peace.